I hate New Year's, and I get the impression that I hate New Year's more than anybody else in the solar system. New Year's is the suckiest piece of suck that ever sucked. And as I recall, it all started on December 31st, 1975. I decided to go to bed early, probably because there was nothing on TV, as it usually is on New Year's Eve. And while trying to sleep, some morons shot their guns off in the air because it's New Year's celebration. Frack them. They're stupid. And I believe that initiated my hatred of New Year's Day. Now, there are a number of reasons why I hate New Year's Day, New Year's celebrations more specifically. And one of them has to do with the fact that it's like astrology. Astrology is myth and superstition. And like astrology, people seem to think that because the year changes, that must mean your life's going to change. No, that's got nothing to do with it. A year is the time it takes for the Earth to orbit the Sun once. In fact, a year is the time it takes for any planet to orbit any sun once. So it has nothing to do with whether your life is going to be good or bad. You're acting like it's astrology. It's not astrology, it's bullshit. Wait, what am I trying to say? It's bullshit like astrology, because astrology is bullshit too. And then, of course, there's a problem with New Year's celebrating nothing. I mean, all of the holidays have some kind of practicality to them. New Year's is nothing. It's stupid. I heard people say, well, it's an excuse to party and stuff. You can party any time of the year, you morons. Yeah, for real. So it celebrates nothing. Although Seinfeld, the show Seinfeld has been referred to as a show about nothing, but even Seinfeld has more to it. Seinfeld has more to it than New Year's celebrations. Bullshit. And of course, there's the incredible stupidity of New Year's resolutions. New Year's resolutions are the height and depth of stupidity. It's like, it's similar to the whole astrology-like insanity that is New Year's celebrations. I mean, there's nothing magical about the first day of the year. You could do a New Year's resolution. No, you can do a resolution any time of the year, anytime, for real. You shouldn't be locked into this one date to improve your life. Do it. You can do it as soon as possible, and you wait till you wait till New Year's. It could be too late, or you're just being plain stupid. And I think the worst reason why I hate New Year's is because I feel like I'm being forced to acknowledge it as a holiday, as a time to celebrate. No, it's bullshit. I shouldn't be forced to do this. I mean, what the fuck is wrong with individual freedom? If I don't want to celebrate New Year's, I shouldn't be required to. But because we live in a stupidity-oriented dystopia, morons believe that I should be forced to celebrate New Year's just because they like it. Stupid. You know, if I said, hey, everybody should support the space program, they tell me I'm an asshole for saying that, because, you know, people have the right to object to the space program despite my concerns about that. But no, there's always double standards in this double standard dystopia. I mean, if I complain about something, I'm being an asshole. When other people complain about stuff, they're having a justifiable grievance, or at least that's what it seems like. Yeah, and then of course, as I mentioned before, I started hating New Year's when I discovered the whole shooting guns in the air when it's New Year's. That's what happens in Detroit. I'm not sure if it's a nationwide thing, but in Detroit, stupid people like to shoot their guns off in the air on New Year's Eve, thinking that it means something. No, it doesn't mean anything. It means except potential manslaughter. That's what it means. I do recall cases where morons shoot their guns in the air and the bullets fall back to earth and hit people. That's fucking stupid. Incredibly stupid. I mean, these dumbasses think that these bullets can travel at escape velocity and never return to Earth. No, they can't travel that fast. They'll eventually hit the ground. And then I remember seeing this Mythbusters way they explored this issue. And according to them, If you could fire a bullet straight up in the air at a 90-degree angle to the ground, when it falls down, it wouldn't be lethal. But even at a 1 or 2 degree angle, if you fire your gun at even a 1 or 2 degree angle, the bullet hitting the ground will fall at a lethal velocity. So, firing your gun in the air on New Year's is fucking dangerous. And you shouldn't be doing it because it's fucking manslaughter. And now the good stuff. At least what I perceive to be the good stuff. And the good stuff is that if we live in a resource-based economy, it is extremely unlikely that New Year's will be celebrated. Well, because one thing about a resource-based economy is that it would probably render most, if not all, holidays obsolete. Let me restate that. I think it would render all holidays obsolete. I mean, in the monetary system, one reason for holidays is that gives people a break off from work. But in a resource-based economy, work is optional. And you can work when you want or when you don't want. So that would make holidays redundant, I guess, and quite frankly unnecessary. Also, celebrating New Year's would be a waste of resources. At least I think it would be a waste of resources. But then, if you are under RBE and you want to celebrate New Year's, you're gonna have to do it in a energy and resource efficient manner, I guess. Maybe you could plug yourself into a VR simulation of New Year's celebration. I could dig that, because then I won't be forced to hear that New Year's bullshit. But since that's not the case, I would definitely prefer to go on a one-way mission to Mars and start a resource-based economy when you get there, to get away from the New Year's bullshit. And with that said, as I always say, and as I'll say later, see you later out there. And also remember this: have a crappy New Year. New Year's suck, I don't give a fuck. Crappy New Year. Have a crappy. May each day be filled with bad cheer, and with nothing less but much crappiness all through the year.